the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. Throwing his lock on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Looking to throw. Lynn. And he will lose yardage here to the... So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make it... On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. From the 16, Locke.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Here's Locke to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right? They'll run on first down. Singletary. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
He'll run it. He's to the 10. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
60 Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Lynn got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Just over 90 seconds to go in the first half. The offense with a football, but they have it in their own territory. Throwing to start the drive. Lynn, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive. Lynn. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Second and 2. Buying time to his left. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return this time will go out to the 42. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. And his kick is good. And that will tie things up as we... We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? Well, he's going to have the hook up to QT, and they're going to have themselves another first down. Steelers 20-yard line.
Ready? 70, Indy. Single. Ready?
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Back to throw. Lynn, he may try and run for this. And this is going to be... So make the tackle.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Kind of a tough spot here for the offense. It's 3rd and 4. Now the ball is in the red zone, but they're facing a third down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. This will be caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Singletary here running out of the gun. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. They'll look to run with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Lynn. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. And the Broncos deep. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. To throw on 3rd down. Locke. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Now Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his... No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Back to throw. Lynn. Looking left side, and it's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Looking to throw. Lynn throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lawrence. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. As his guys are in. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another run by Lindsey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
Hit it. Mark 57. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Send one left. Go.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lawrence. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
He's back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. They run it with Carson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. This defense just one timeout left. This one all but over as we take you down for the final moments. They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To throw it is locked.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on second down. Lock. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. 22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber.
Lock to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Lock going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Steelers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with a